with Big Mo. Oh, man.
Christopher, you ready?
Are you gonna keep boxing?
Yeah.
You really love this shit, huh?
Jake Paul completely lost control the moment Anthony Joshua handed him a harsh reality check. Logan Paul watched his brother get destroyed, and his anger boiled over. The fallout was worse than the knockout itself, a public meltdown, a family explosion, and a moment that revealed everything to the world.
Incredible!
Jake Paul being measured up by Joshua for that right hand. Gets clipped again.
The fight was hyped as bold, risky, and history-making. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua was sold as a gamble that could change boxing. But the bell rang, and the gamble turned into brutal reality. No one expected how badly it would spiral, not just for Jake, but for Logan too. This wasn't just a knockout, it was a public collapse of hype, ego, and family pride in front of millions of people.
I thought I just pissed him off. Then he broke my brother's jaw. Fuck this guy.
Broke his jaw, huh?
Yeah, oh, he's his jaw. Yeah. He don't care though. Jake's having a fucking blast.
The real story began weeks before the fight. Logan Paul acted like the outcome was already set. From ringside appearances to social media clips, he insisted Anthony Joshua was past his prime, overrated, and beatable. He even suggested Joshua was losing rounds before the fight. The term legacy ender was thrown around like a threat. Logan wasn't just hyping Jake, he was putting his own reputation on the line. This wasn't brotherly support anymore.
Yeah, it was largely because he was mostly running away from AJ rather than standing toe-to-toe with him to fight. It's the difference between fighting a Bengal tiger and running away from a Bengal tiger.
Hype went into overdrive. Millions tuned in. Analysts warned there's a difference between influencer boxing and a real heavyweight who has faced champions. But their caution was drowned out by noise. Logan kept pushing. Jake kept believing. The Paul brand kept...
Really is. Oh, the uppercut, and he took it. Jake Paul took it. Oh, the right hand by Paul.
When the fight began, the gap was clear. Joshua stayed calm, patient, and controlled. Jake looked tense, stiff, and uncomfortable. By the later rounds, it was no longer about confidence, it was about survival. Joshua knocked Jake down twice in the 5th round. Then he did it again in the 6th. 4 knockdowns in total. At 1:31 of round 6, it was over. Knockout. No debate.
Since he quickly realized fighting AJ was not going to work for him, he naturally began incorporating even more flight, running away, and freezing, falling to the ground at any chance he had, just to survive the rounds.
I mean, all it's doing is buying Jake Paul more time. I don't like it at all.
Do you remember what Mike Tyson famously said? Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Anthony Joshua's gigantic. So big. He's so big. He's so much bigger. So, of course, like, his punch that he knocks Tyron Woodley out cold with, Joshua just eats it.
Yeah.
Because he's a giant.
Yeah.
He's a fucking giant man.
The numbers made it worse. Jake landed only 16 punches out of 56. Not competitive, he was outclassed. He suffered a double broken jaw and needed immediate surgery. This wasn't a close fight gone wrong, it ended exactly how professionals predicted. Then the cameras caught Logan.
I'm just so proud of him. My mom has me.
Your brother fought his ass off, man. I mean, other heavyweights have taken that right hand and only took one.
I'm just so proud of him. That was incredible. In my view, that was a victory on all fronts.
As Jake was carried out, Logan lost control. Confidence vanished. Bravado collapsed. Commentators noticed immediately. This wasn't concern alone, it was anger, embarrassment, and panic. Logan lashed out, furious, not at Joshua, but at Jake. It looked less like a worried brother and more like someone realizing their public image had just...
He's going to be terrifying, and he's going to have a lot to prove. He's going to be very angry that Jake Paul wants to fight him.
Watching it was uncomfortable. Logan had spent weeks talking big. Now the world laughed. His trash talk was replayed next to knockout clips. Millions saw it live. The Paul brothers no longer controlled the narrative, they were trapped in it.
Like, minus the actual victory, obviously, of course, but bro, like, no one expected him to last 6 rounds with AJ. In my opinion, he won 4 of them. People will argue that he at least won 3. No one expected him to last that long. Rolled his ankle, broke his jaw, still fucking fighting, man. Like, that's toughness.
Backstage, tension didn't ease. Reports said Logan shouted, shook, and struggled to contain his anger. This wasn't just losing a fight, it was being exposed. Joshua didn't just knock out Jake, he revealed the limits of the Paul experiment. Logan saw it immediately.
That this YouTuber who's fought Tommy Fury, who's a legit boxer, and a couple other guys that were legit boxers. That's it. Like everyone else he's fought Ben Askren, who's really a wrestler. He fought Tyron Woodley, who was an elite MMA fighter, but not an elite boxer.
Online reaction was ruthless. Fans mocked pre-fight claims. Analysts broke down every failed exchange. Influencer boxing stops when real heavyweights step in. Logan's meltdown went viral alongside the knockout. Clips, memes, and debates flooded social media. Some defended him as emotional. Others saw desperation as the brand cracked under pressure.
And there's some sort of a rehydration clause. Listen, kids, it ain't gonna matter. There's not a chance that Anthony Joshua is not going to just lose the weight beforehand. He's not going to come in drained. What he's going to do is just do extra cardio.
Days later, Logan tried to regain control. No more trash talk. No more threats. He called the knockout logical, admitted the skill gap, praised Jake for lasting as long as he did, and acknowledged the injury. His words were calm, but the damage was done. People remembered the shouting, the taunts, the meltdown. The family angle made it worse. This wasn't just a loss. It was a public brother versus brother moment. Logan needed Jake to win, not for history, but for image. When Jake fell, Logan...
I think the camp wasn't 100%. Is that accurate?
That's kind of what I was going to ask. Like, do you feel like it was your best camp?
No, I mean, just because, I was weighing 200 pounds when we confirmed the fight.
The fight will be remembered for the knockout, but the fallout is what lingers. Hype collapsed. Illusions cracked. For the first time, the Paul brothers weren't controlling the spotlight, they were exposed. The moment the fight ended, everything unraveled instantly. Jake was barely off the canvas when cameras cut to Logan. This wasn't shock, it was panic mixed with rage. His eyes said, this wasn't supposed to happen. As Jake was held...
You wobbled him. I was right there. I don't know if you heard me.
Yeah, I did.
I was like, you wobbled him.
Yeah.
Go.
Logan didn't just look upset, he looked betrayed, like someone had blown up his life plan. One moment, he was the loudest in the room. The next, he paced, clenched his fists, snapped at those around him. Cameras caught him shaking his head, furious. This wasn't a proud big brother moment. This was embarrassment on the biggest stage. Millions watched.
To get that world-class gas tank, you need a Sam Calavita, you need a Nick Curson, you need these plyometrics experts that got heart rate monitors on you, and they're checking when your recovery is ready and go.
Yeah.
And you're fucking yeah. You need guys monitoring your recovery, monitoring your heart rate variability, your VO2 max.
It was uncomfortable and almost darkly funny. Jake was carried out after 4 knockdowns in round 6, and Logan looked like he wanted to scream, "You had one job." Not at Joshua, not at boxing, but at his own brother. Commentators noticed. One said it without saying it, this isn't concern. This is panic. Logan knew exactly what the knockout meant. This wasn't just a loss, it was reputation damage in HD.
You take a guy who just had a boxing match that looks like a sparring match with a 58-year-old Mike Tyson, and then you're going to fight one of the absolute scariest knockout artists in the heavyweight division.
For weeks, Logan claimed Joshua was finished. He called it a legacy ender. Now Joshua had ended something, but not his own legacy. He ended the illusion the Paul brothers sold. Logan felt it immediately in his pacing, gestures, and tense energy. Backstage, it got worse. Logan shook, shouted, replayed the moment repeatedly. "You had one job," Jake summed it up. Brutal. Jake didn't just lose, he landed only 16 punches, got dropped 4 times, suffered a double broken jaw, and faced his brother's public anger.
The timing in that right hand, just spectacular.
That's stepping in as well.
Over the top. I mean, that was a full force shot to the temple. I mean, he's Fucksville right now.
The emotional fallout was huge. Pride took a hit, ego even bigger. Both brothers were under a microscope. Jake was criticized for fighting unprepared. Logan was criticized for talking too much and melting down. Every reaction video, podcast, and comment section became an unasked for therapy session. The knockout broke illusions. The meltdown confirmed it. Viewers didn't just see a fighter stopped, they saw 2 brothers lose control of a narrative they thought they owned. Anthony Joshua's punches caused the knockout, but the real damage was the aftermath. Ego over preparation, family pride under pressure, the fight exposed it all. This wasn't just physical, it was symbolic. The line between influencer boxing and real heavyweights was drawn. The Paul empire shook, and what happens next won't be quiet. It will be explosive.